My name is George Knapp. I'm a journalist at KLAS. Unlike these guys here, my connection to the topic of Area 51 is a little more tenuous. I have never been inside the place. I will never be allowed to get inside the place. But I'll tell you, I've been writing about it since 1985. I haven't been inside, but I've spent more days and nights outside peering in than you can imagine, trying to dodge security and coyotes and whatever else is out there. And you know, when I die, I'm sure that this will be, somehow Area 51 will be part of my obituary, along with tales of various debauchery and other things like that. This is a panel of extraordinary people united by their interest in and involvement with a most extraordinary place, as we all know, a place that, you know, it's sort of a contradiction in terms. That is the world's best-known secret military base, kind of the rock star of the off-the-grid testing facilities. It's a place with no name and a place with a whole lot of names. You know, Paradise Ranch, The Box, Watertown, Area 51, Dreamland, or the current official name, very catchy in my opinion, an operating location near Groom Lake. Put that on a bumper sticker or a t-shirt. Area 51, as we all know, has been shrouded in secrecy. Some would argue too much secrecy. And the cone of silence that was sort of dropped over the base, at least for a while, has been a contributing factor to all kinds of wild stories that have cropped up, most of which I have reported at one time or another. So tonight, we'll talk about secrecy a little bit, how and why secrets are kept, about some of the steps that are taken to ensure that secrets were and still are being kept. And we'll talk about the steps that have been taken to lift the veil, to allow the public to finally know what really went on out there.
We did not talk about a lot of things that went on during that period. But during that period, the technology advanced in space in aeronautics, electronics, stealth, and so on was the most advanced R&D effort the world saw.
I really appreciate you guys coming forward and talking about all this. It's fascinating. So as one of the highest ranking CIA officials out at Area 51 during a very exciting time, it sounds like, are you aware of a facility or facilities on or near Nellis Range designated S4 past, present, or future?
I should probably take that one. It's total, right?
I'm sorry, I'm not aware of that.
Not aware of a facility called S4?
Not in Dallas.
Okay.
You ever heard of an S4 at Tonopah?
There is a Site 4 at Tonopah Test Range, which, by the way, Tonopah Test Range is listed in some of the Department of Energy phone books as Area 52.
So that would explain the public acknowledgement from information officer in 1989 when a well-known journalist called and asked about a facility called S4. They were probably referring to the one in Tonopah.
Most likely, yes.
And are there multiple or single S4s that any of you are aware of?
We had a Site 4 where we parked our Soviet radar.
Thank you very much. Fascinating. So the last question is for Dr. Robarge. Just a personal curiosity. I get to ask the weird questions. So as the chief historian for the CIA, are you aware of, in 1971, the Department of Defense asked for, produced, and publicly funded a feature film titled UFOs Past, Present, and Future, where it was admitted on camera by high-ranking officials in the military that UFOs, as far as they could tell, were of non-terrestrial origin. Are you aware of that film and the funding of it by the Department of Defense in 1971?
No, I'm afraid not. It would have no CIA equity in it.
So the CIA is no longer studying the UFO phenomenon, or they are? They're not officially right now studying the UFO phenomenon. Thank you.
Anybody else? Anything else for our panel?
I mean, secrets can be kept, right? We hear this. Washington leaks like a sieve. There's no such thing as a secret. Secrets can be kept, can't they?
Can't confirm or deny that we keep any secrets.
Thank you, panel. Thank you very much.
Okay, everybody on three say CIA. 1, 2, 3.